excited about this just a few hours ago, and yeah, it all seems fine. It's all working. I haven't done much with it. I did get this color layout, and tried another layout too, but I don't think it's gonna work with piano tech. Um, but yeah, I should spend some time with Bose and K anyway, since I have enough keys to actually do Bose and K on this. Um, so yeah, this 22 Ito layout, I pretty much have the same colors that I had on the linnstrument, and just this is the Bose and K layout. When I tried my other layout, um, I think the range was just too big. Um, it'll load up on here, but yeah, it cut off like I don't know, either up here or depending on where I set the range. But I think a different instrument, like a different VST, I could set up like a I could set it up where it would actually work. Um, but yeah, so I think today all I'm gonna do really is try to get used to this thing. Start playing around with this Bose and K layout in 22, and maybe I'll try some other layouts later. I'm not totally sure. And but yeah, we'll just see. I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't played it much yet. Just like noodled around while I was like messing with the mappings and stuff. Yeah, a few like initial impressions. Like I was surprised how by the size of the keys, these little hexagon keypads are they're a little smaller than I thought they were, which I think is good. Um, I don't know why they seem so much bigger on camera, but they're definitely bigger than like the linnstrument pads, but they're not like huge. I'd say they seem medium sized. If that makes any sense. They're definitely bigger than I was expecting. Well, everything seems to be working and all that. Some of the hexagons are a little dirty or something. They definitely have some. I couldn't tell when I opened it up, but with the key pads on, I can tell they're a little. I got like sticky stuff on them. It's not like totally clean. Um, the the body of it seems totally clean. It's just some of the keys look a little. I don't know if it's like manufacturing debris, like the glue and stuff that they use. It's probably stuff like that. I don't really know. You can't see it when the lights are off, but when they're on, definitely see some. Another thing too, it's a little heavier than I was expecting it to be. Um, it's not super heavy. It's not that large. See if the pitch bend works on piano tech. Sure does. I wonder if the mod wheel does anything. Not on this sound. See, I can definitely play around with some of that stuff later. And like the keys are definitely like very plasticky. They're not. They don't feel bad or anything. They feel a lot um, like if you've ever played like a Casio or a Yamaha beginner keyboard, they have those like thin, flat piano keys. They're just plastic, you know. Yeah, this material feels very similar to that. I think it's just, you know, just some plastic. Nothing special really. Yeah, when you turn the lumatone on, it has this really cool light up sequence. Um, the keys kind of change and stuff. And then, yeah, it looks super cool, like in person. I mean, it looks cool on camera too, but you know, it's pretty bright lights, but not jarringly bright. Like it's easy on the eyes, and then it also kind of fills the room up with the color too, which is nice. Interesting, that camera seems to be responding to it. To the light in a weird way. I might get like a tilted. Right now it's just on a keyboard stand and it's pretty much flat. So I might get one of those keyboard stands with like the tilted, whatever you call it, one of the tilted ones, so I can set this up at an angle. Because it seems like it's supposed to be like a little more kind of angled at an incline. At an incline. Hey, Don, what's the promise? Right, we're here. We got it. Made it. We have made it. I just got it today, a few hours ago. Barely messed with it. I got the color layout to match my instrument. Yeah, first impressions are like, I mean, obviously it's really cool. Like when you turn it on, it's really cool. Like the way the keys light up, and it's a little heavier than I was expecting it to be. But it's not very big, and the keys are not actually as big as I thought they would be, which is, I think, a good thing. They're not exactly large, but they're like medium sized, I guess. They're bigger than the instrument pads for sure. The keys are very plasticky. They kind of remind me of like a beginner keyboard piano keys. Like they feel very plasticky. um, am I calibrating it? Oh, am I calibrating, or does it make sense? Well, I tried to set up my instrument layout on here, but since this has so many keys, um, it wouldn't, like Piano Tech won't support the full range, and like even on the range support, some of the low ends sound like ridiculously low, where it doesn't even sound like a piano anymore. So I think my instrument layout is like just too big for this, but I'll probably try it with some different synths and see if it makes sense with any other sounds. Or try some other things too, like do like a split that layout, because I do like that layout. One thing I don't like about Bose and K is, although this is a lot better than on the instrument, because it's all angled. But on the Magic and Porcupine layout, you can do some really really crazy big chord voicings and stuff, kind of like on a guitar. Oh, is my mic sounding weird? Does it sound fine when I'm not playing? I was testing it earlier, and I guess I can check to see if. Let me check the settings on it real quick. It might have something on there. Does the audio sound any better now? It did have some noise suppression on it. You gotta go read. Right on. Well, thanks for dropping by, dude. I'm gonna keep messing with this thing for a bit. But if you don't mind letting me know if the audio sounds better. It's not cutting out now, but more background noise. I guess that's okay. I don't have like a medium, like a middle ground. One second, let me fix this. Sounds fine. Cool. Alright, thanks, dude. I'll catch you later, man. Enjoy your reading.
That's good enough.
Okay. velocity stuff. Can't really see. Velocity feels a little weird. It's really hard to get max velocity on this. I can't tell what's going on with that. I'm trying to get my mouse to work over here. It's a little finicky. Hold on, let me get this set up. This mouse sucks. This is better all the time. Okay. See, it's hard to get a maxed out velocity. I could definitely adjust the curve and stuff. It seems a lot easier to control than the linnstrument though. I guess because the keys have a lot of play, but on the instrument it's really all about the force at the point of contact. work it. Appreciate it, dude. It's been waiting a long time for this day. Same here. Doing pretty good. A little tired. Yeah, the keys on this are so plasticky. It's hard to get max velocity, but I'm also like scared to. Maybe it maxes out at like 125 or something. I think that was 127. You really have to go for it. But it seems easier to control the dynamics. You managed to improve your voice so well you're now considered a basso profundo. What is that? Basso profundo? How giant it is. I think the camera makes it look bigger than it is. It's smaller than I expected it to be, actually. I mean, it's not small, but it's smaller than like a standard keyboard. Like my Roland Juno is like a lot longer. Maybe even a foot longer almost. Or maybe it is a foot longer. And yeah, the keys are not that. They're not as big as I thought they were. When I watched videos. It is a lot of keys though. Man, my pedal is so finicky. Holy moly, this pedal sucks. I need to get a new pedal. Like I have to slam it. Yeah, it like doesn't want to trigger. Holy shit, this pedal. Yeah, the keys are a little springy, which is kind of cool for like repeated notes. Basso profundo is where your vocal range is around C2 to C4 for humming. C2 to C4, oh wow. That's crazy. The Russian basso profundo singers can go as low as C1 and lower. Yeah, that's wild. Your lowest consistent vocal fry is D flat 1. Interesting. No, I can't sing that low. I don't have a great range. It's like 2.5 octaves maybe. That's after years of pushing my especially my highs. But I can't sing falsetto for some reason. I could when I was younger. But I lost it. I could sing 3.5 to 4 octaves, and you can comfortably sing G sharp 5. Yeah, not me. I mean, I can sing G sharp 4, the one above middle C. I think I can sing from like the 2 Fs below middle C, or not quite the F, but like 2 F sharps below middle C, up to the highest note I hit, but only on a good day, is like treble C. And the highest note I can reliably hit is that probably that G sharp or that A below that. The B, B flat, and C are all a little more temperamental. Yeah, it's exciting. The 4th octave makes your voice crack the most. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to get a new keyboard stand with some tilt on it. Actually, I think I would like this more if it was Maybe just the tilt would fix it, but it feels maybe a little low. I'm standing right now, and it's like... It's a little uncomfortable. Granted, I'm not really used to standing while playing lately, so it could just be that. That's those cicadas. It's like 11 o'clock right now at night. I turned the noise suppressor off of my microphone because my voice was cutting out. I'll probably have to fine-tune the lumatone stream setup. I'll go back and listen after the stream sometime and tweak everything tomorrow. Also, I didn't feel like setting up my face cam, but I definitely could. I was thinking maybe I'd be going back and forth from here on the computer. But I ended up just setting up the overhead cam and I actually think just getting used to the Bose and K and 22 will be a good use of my time today, because I'm pretty familiar with 22 on the linnstrument. And probably I'll be doing Bose and K stuff mostly. I might try some other layouts for 22 on here. Because I can't do like certain voicings too easily. But this is more like standard piano type of voicings and stuff, but there's I could get some like really cool like guitar like voicings on the instrument. So I might play with some different layouts for 22. I tried the one I use on the instrument and it just was like too big, like it wouldn't play up top. It was just cut out. And then the low notes sounded like really terrible. Just like didn't sound natural at all. So I think it's just too much range. But yeah, certain super pipe. excited about checking out 31 Edo actually. Now that I have like a good layout for it, or a good instrument for it. I really want to mess with 31, 34, 27, 26. And I think those are the ones I'm the most excited about playing with. But I think for 34 I'm going to have to come up with like a layout. I don't know if I'm going to do the dual 17s. That's probably what I'll do. I might check out what Cam Taylor does, because I think he has an interesting layout for 34. Minor stuff. Minor seems kind of tricky in a way. You can go below or you can go above. That's kind of trippy. I like going below. That seems more efficient, but it is weird. Also go above. Might be nice to try an Ida that's a factor of all the notes of the lumatone, which is 280. Yeah, I guess it could be. 280. I guess 14 would fit into that. So 28. Any 7N, I guess. Well, not any 7N, but a bunch of them. Use all the notes. Well, I mean, it's also about like this distance, which is, it's 11. Yeah. And this distance, which is 8, I think. Some of the bigger tunings I want to try are like a 53, which this actually has a preset for 53, I think, and then like 55, and some other ones. I think I'll try some of the, because I think this has a 53 preset and 31. I don't know if it has one for 26, probably not. I think, I'm pretty sure Variable posted a 26 ETA layout though, so I can look and see. But I don't have to do all of them today or anything. I think I'm just gonna do lumatone streams for the whole week. 35 could be cool. Yeah, the thing is, like, it's really, there is the editor on the lumatone kind of sucks. It's not quick at all, unless there's some way of doing it faster. But like, the editor is so slow. Like on the linnstrument, it's so easy. You just tell it your horizontal and your vertical offset, and you can make the notes whatever you want, but it knows that there's a pattern, and it just repeats the pattern for you. And then if you want to do something that doesn't use that pattern, you can set it up to do that. But the lumatone editor is not like that at all. It's just like, here's all the notes, what MIDI message do you want to send to this, or here's all the keys, what MIDI message do you want it to be, what color do you want it to be, and you do like a hex value. Like the only thing it has good on the editor as far as like convenience of use is it's got a little scroll thing for the colors. But yeah, the editor is like really not. I mean, it does it. Yeah, you have to map each individual note. It's super annoying. But there are lumatone layout editors online that I can check out. Like I did use to put my linnstrument layout on the lumatone. Projective Tuning Space will produce a lumatone layout for you, but it's like a predetermined color scheme. But it'll give you the layout that you want, and then you can just go in and remap all the colors, which is what I did, which is still kind of annoying, but it's not nearly as bad. But like the editor could use a lot of work, because like it could be so much better. Like so many people have made their own layout generators that are way better. There's no reason for the lumatone standard layout editor to be so bad. So subminor would be can also do this, which is bad. Man, this will take some getting used to. It's like literally just backwards from a piano. It's so weird. It's so weird because it's so similar to a piano, but it's just like upside down, kind of like this scale. It's kind of a strange, strange thing mentally. The tilt, but it really is not. It does not feel very good to play this, to be totally honest. Just first impression. I mean, yeah, just like the keys do not respond the way I want them to. They're super springy, and honestly, I'm not saying they are cheap, but they remind me of cheap keyboards. And so it literally feels cheap. I just don't know how else to put it. Like, if I play a keyboard that feels like this, like a Roland or a Casio or a Alesis or whatever, I'm like, yeah, that's a bad keyboard. And yeah, I have that same association. Like the keys are really springy, and it's hard to get them to play really loud too, and because of the way it feels, I'm scared to hit them too hard, because on keyboards that feel like this, if you hit them too hard, the keys can break, and I'm scared of breaking these. Now, obviously the construction is not the same. This is not a keyboard, the standard keyboard that is. And I'm not saying it is a cheap key, but it's not a, as a keyboardist, this is not the sort of texture you're usually looking for under your fingers. So it is a bit different. I mean, they're not piano keys, so I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's just, that is just something I'm thinking about. Hey, Ben, what's up, dude? What scale? That's sub minor in a 22 equal. Yeah, dude, I got this today. Oh man, this is so weird. I'm trying to get used to Bose and K. one's so strange. This one's easier. So the regular minor is easier. Or a classic minor, whatever you want to call it. Nice tone minor. That one feels pretty good. But this one is tough to do. Using the right fingers. Like right here. I think I should be. How do you transition to this point? I think like that. So it's weird, it's like backwards from what I'm used to. So like, I think, yeah. It's like the opposite way. Like normally on piano, like on a minor scale, you go 1, 2, 3, thumb on C, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like on the root of the scale, you're thinking of your third finger as the crossover point, and then on the fourth of the scale, or the fifth, whatever, you're thinking of the fourth finger as the crossover point, but here it's kind of the opposite. So I'm going to cross over with, no it's not, it's the same. What am I thinking? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. What? It feels... I can look at Cam Taylor's book. Imagine the sub-minors can have an interval below thirds at all. Yeah, it's weird that it's like below instead of above. Yeah. I think what's weird is actually you start in a strange spot. Like on piano, you would start on 5 on C, like this. That would be how you play this on piano. And here you start with your 3 on C. So you're basically like, if you want to start with your 5, you actually do like A flat. And that would be more normal, basically. But here you're just like starting on 3. So yeah. Oh man, it's so weird. It is weird. It's like counterintuitive. Or it goes against your piano muscle memory in a way. No. Man, this is gonna be tricky actually. So thumb is on A flat. So three's on G. Or on F, I mean three's on F. And then four's on B flat. So three's on F, four's on B flat. That's so strange. It's like the opposite hand kind of shifted from what I normally expect. That's just the left. Let's see what the right hand's like on that. Right hand's kind of, it starts on a different spot, but it feels a little more normal. Getting confused about where I am too. I wonder if I should add the extra marker for the C. Like I had on little instrument. Yeah, it's still kind of the opposite of what I'm thinking it's going to be. Like where I do the 3 fingers and where I do 4. And it's kind of shifted. Yeah, it's hard to process what I'm doing even. So that's a C sub minor chord. I'm not used to bows and K. Yeah, how do you do arpeggios on this? Yeah, I think I need to tilt the keyboard. Maybe tomorrow I'll either order a stand or just go to Guitar Center and see if they have one. Because I think I need one with like a tilted, with a tilt, adjustable tilt on it. Because I want to angle this up a little bit. Yeah, the keys do feel kind of weird. The keys are not super satisfying to play. I do like not the texture of the individual keys, like the plasticky feeling of the keys. I don't really like, but they have these kind of soft, rounded edges on the hexagons, and it is a cool like 3D space, like the ergonomics of it. I don't know if it's the ergonomics necessarily, although it obviously is relatively ergonomic with like the slant and everything. But like that kind of layeredness of it, and the depth between the keys, like, and the rounded edges, that all feels really good. But yeah, it's just like the feeling of playing the keys is like not, it's not super satisfying. I'm like so scared to like hit it too hard. They have a nice like amount of key travel. We'll see how it feels when I get it slanted. I think the angle will help a bit, because it's also like if it was angled up a little more, the keys would be a little more parallel to the floor, and then if I were to drop in on them, I think I'll get a little more volume, because they're just kind of an awkward slant. This has a little prop on the that comes with it. It's almost like when they send this to you, it's like they assume you're going to put this on a table or something, because it's got a little prop that you can put on the back so you can angle it up on a table. But I have it on my keyboard stand, and I have a little table, but there's like a ton of stuff on it, and it's not a good height off the floor anyway. So I really need like a keyboard stand type of solution. Have I tried exploring chords and patterns using the vertical space where notes repeat? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of repeated notes on here. Hey, Mr. League, what's up, dude? I'm finally going ascending straight to hell. That's fun. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's right. We're going. Explore playing chords and patterns using the vertical space where notes repeat. So there is a lot of repetition here. Like these are all the same. So you could do a lot of like repeated note kind of stuff. Short answer, no. But yeah, you have I guess 3 instances of most of the notes. But I have like, so like on that same subminor scale, you could play it there, or you could play like this. Which honestly is not that bad. I kind of like that actually. To these kinds of like movements on the linnstrument a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's something weird about like when you hit the keys hard, like you never. It feels like very unsatisfying. It's like you're not doing it right or something. Maybe you can use the repeated patterns, struggling with some scales. I mean, I just got this thing, you know. He's such a god-holy sit. Thank you, Mr. Leahy. But yeah, it's definitely like but yeah, you're definitely right. Like I can try out different ways of playing the different scales. try some different layouts for 22 also. I think there's more options with more keys. So I'll even try my linnstrument layout on this, but I just don't want to do it with Piano Tech because it doesn't really support it. But I think if I ran like multiple instances of the same synth, maybe one with like a really good low end, I could do it. Like nice tones feels pretty good though, so that's kind of normal. Yeah, I love the diagonal layout. I mean, it's the diagonalness is awesome. And the keys look, I mean, this thing looks so cool. I mean, it looks cool on camera, but I feel in person it's just, you know, I don't know, it's a different, it's easy to get lost just in the colors. I think some of the piano stuff works and then some of it doesn't because of the angles and stuff. Yeah, the layout's so cool because it's all kind of level in a way. Yeah, and the hexagons are just, I don't know, it's a neat shape to stare at too. Looks like a honeycomb. I have a pedal, yeah. Mr. Rogers' crazy grid certainly is headed straight into the dumpster. No, I'll still use it. They'll expand my brain when I can visualize multiple ways to play chords and scale. Yeah, sure. What a beautiful day in the life of Mr. Gerdurn, and what a horrible dread which his rivals must now endure. Yeah, that's true. Once he masters 23 Ito, he will become unstoppable. Yeah, that is true. Hey, Variable, what's up, dude? Finally got it. Finally here. I got my linnstrument colors loaded up for 23. And, or 22, I mean, I got 23 build. So, yeah, just getting used to the Bose and K. Like I was just saying a couple minutes ago how like sub minor is like really, it like starts on a weird spot. Like it starts, because you don't put your thumb on C, at least if you play it this way, where the flats are below. So you like start on like 2 or 4 or whatever. And it's kind of opposite of what you do on piano. makes it tricky. But you can do it this way too. That's kind of weird for the right hand though. You gotta stand at different angles and do different stuff. Oh, what the heck? Something about subminor scales, message retracted. Play like E flat super major. You can send me the mapping for 26. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'll definitely try that out. Play E flat super major. So yeah, I don't know my shapes yet, but I mean they're pretty easy in Bose and K. But that'd be C, so that'd be. You can go down here. Or you can go. Same fingering for C subminor. Sounds cool. E flat, S diatonic. Oh, you're talking about the scale. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying like I don't love the way that the keys feel. They're so plasticky. They have a good like key depth, but there's something about like when you go all the way in, it's like kind of. I don't know if it's the angle I have this at. I want to get a like an angled stand for it. I have this on my keyboard stand, not on a table. So I'm hoping like with the proper angle it'll feel a little better, but like the keys have like no weight to them really, and they're very springy, and they have the same plastic feel as like a cheap Roland or whatever. Not cheap Roland, a cheap Yamaha or Casio. Which I'm not saying they are cheap, I'm just saying they feel like those keys that are cheap. And look, Casio and Yamaha make quality products, so it's not like a massive insult or anything. It's just it's not something you expect from a $4,000 anything. Yeah, I love the way this thing like looks, and I love the hexagons. I feel like it is pretty intuitive. Compared to like doing doing this on the linnstrument. I think I'm picking this up a little bit faster. But it will take me some time to adjust to it for sure. True about the keys. Can I get really crazy and play the most insane psychotic shredding? Not right this second. Not good enough yet. The stream isn't doing good things for your FOMO. You'll miss my linnstrument streams. Time is flying. I'm not done with linnstrument. I think linnstrument does a lot of things this doesn't, you know? For one, it'll sit on my desk, you know. Yeah, I'll probably be doing like a ton of lumatone stuff for the time being. And yeah, probably I'll do more lumatone than linnstrument, like in the long run, but I mean, this just does more. It's a little more versatile in terms of tunings that it supports. But I don't know, I think the linnstrument is a good microtonal controller. I kind of want to make some like videos and stuff, just like explaining like what I've done with it. Like kind of, I want to make a video where I just like explain my 22 equal layout. And maybe even a video just going through how the firmware works and how to set up the tunings and stuff. Although maybe I shouldn't do that because it's kind of Kite's thing. He might have plans for that already. But I would like to put out something with that. Do I have I think I'm not keeping up with the chat. Do a mapping for 23. I don't have anything except the presets, and I could go on projective tuning space and do some of that. I don't think I'm gonna do that today though. I want to get the stream set up where I can switch over to the computer, but I think today I'll do this, and maybe I'll try some of the presets, because it has like it has 19, 31. I think it has one for 53. It'd be cool to check out 53, because that's not a tuning I really even really messed with hardly at all. And it'd be cool to check out 31. And but yeah, I think this week what I'll do is try a bunch of different layouts and stuff, and just kind of mess around with that. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna do lumatone streams this whole week. So from today until like Thursday, I guess I'll just do lumatone streams, and I'll probably stream a little earlier than I have been, and probably go a little longer than I have been. Try your 15 Edo layout. Yeah, I'll definitely try that out too. I mean, if you have it, I guess I could get it set up. I didn't set up the stream to do the screen share and stuff. So I think it'd probably be more convenient today to just do some of the presets and stuff. I don't know if y'all wanted to see maybe 53, or let's see what they have on here. I don't even know what the presets are, but let's see if I can figure them out. I'm pretty sure it starts with 12. So that's definitely 12. And then, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like a wiki hiding thing, but also in 12. That looks like it could be like, that even looks like it could be a JI thing. If like yellow is prime 2 and then green is prime 3 and then something like that, I don't know actually. That's the harmonic table. It's 12 Eta, okay, I see. Oh, that one looks really cool. Alright, let's see, can I figure out, man, that's so many colors. Off the top, I would guess this is probably 53 because it's so many colors. I don't know what the scale looks like in 53. I don't know how many, how that one works. But I'm assuming it's a soft diatonic, so it probably has like just as many black key groups as it has whatever you call them, heptatonic groups or whatever, the 7-note groups. That's the multi-channel preset. It's also 12 Eta, really? Oh, so it just alternates. Okay, I see. Just changes the channel. I see. That has to be 19. Because it's got these and, well shit. So we have 19. I could mess with 19, that would be cool. For sure. So that's an option. That's gotta be 19. That is 17. Right? Yeah. Wait. That's got an extra color. Oh, that's 22. Man, their 22 layout is ugly. That's so funny, their 22 layout is not the one that David from Lumatone plays. Alright, that's a pretty bad looking 22 layout, but that's 22. No, that's 22, right? Yeah, it's got three groups of the 5, right? And this is 19. This is 19. This is 22. Am I saying it wrong? What are you talking? I don't know. It seems like you're saying I'm saying something wrong, but this is 22. This has to be 22. And then this is, yeah, this is 22, and then this is 19. Am I crazy? This is 19. That has, these are 1 and these are the other, and there's the E sharp F flat. And then that's 22. This is the minor. Anyway, I have my own 22. It looks exactly the same, just the colors are different. Alright, this. Oh shit, what is this? This is interesting. This has Whoa, this has 3 groups of 5, and then it has an extra. So 3 groups of 5, 1 of 7. So 15 plus 7 is 22. And then it has 2 extra notes. This is 24? What a strange layout for 24. Is this really 24? Why does it have this weird note? I hope I'm wrong. This can't be 24. That doesn't even make sense. But it does. The two are why did they color it like that? They should have made this one green. Why did they do that? That's so weird. Or yeah, they should have made this one green. What the heck? That is so weird. Preset 4 is 19. That's not. No, we have different presets. That's 12. That's the multi-channel. That's 19. They must have changed the presets. This is 19. It has to be. It has 10 black keys, 2 rando keys, and 7 white keys. So 7 plus 10 is 17, plus 2 is 19. And then this one is 22, because it has 15 black keys and 7 white keys. And that makes 22. And this one is 24. This is the most bizarre layout for 24. I don't know why. Why did they even put a 24 layout on here? Dude, 3 or 4 of these are 12 Ito. One of them's 24. I'm kind of worried about the last 3 presets. Like, are any of these going to be good? Well, we have 19. So if 19 is all we have, that's what I'll start with, I guess. I'm hoping for something cool. They have to at least have put 31 on here. This is 31, because it has 3 groups of 7 and 2 groups of 5. So this is 31. This oh man, this one's crazy. I hope this is 53. I'll go look at the lumatone editor and see what it says all the presets are. If it even says. Oh, what the hell is that? Dude, this one's insane. This has a group of 6. What the fuck am I looking at? Pardon my French, but this is the most insane thing I've ever seen. This has got to be a weird. This is either another one of those things like harmonic table or something. But it has 7, but then it's got this weird strip. This could be. I don't know what this strip is for. I think it's just to like keep your keep everything in alignment. It seems completely unnecessary though, because actually I think this should be. This is 7. 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 So why'd they split this up like this? What the hell is this layout? I wonder if this is the polychromatic layout. So it would be one of those huge tunings like 72 or something. Alright. This is a 56 tone polychromatic layout. Interesting. That is 30, so this is 31. Right? And then this is 53. And then this is 56 or something. Okay, let's just try them. What should I start with? Should I do 31 or 19? Do you have a preference? I'll do either one to start. Definitely a little more stoked about 31, but I would do 19 if that's what the people want to see and hear. 19 first to keep things simple. All right, let's do it. So let me just set it up on Piano Tech, and I'll be right back. Just take a second. So that should have worked. Alright, cool. Why am I running out of notes and stuff? Also, my freaking pedal broke. Oh, wait a second. Dude, why's my pedal doing the opposite now? I gotta figure out what's going on with that stupid pedal. Yeah, this layout is not, this stream setup is not conducive to changing things on the computer. Piano timbre sounds good with 19. You're gonna vomit and honk with extreme and uncontrollable excitement. Where my C is E flat. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully now it's right. Let's try it now. I don't know why, but it just flipped my freaking pedal, man. It just flipped it out of nowhere. Dude, I didn't even do anything. Why did it just flip my pedal? It's so bizarre. That's cool. Lumatone editor. I did it on, I think it has to do with Piano Tech, I don't know. Is that part of the lumatone file? Like the pedal orientation? It's in there. Interesting. It's really surprising, actually. what's a step in this? I see. Cool. The 19 layout doesn't look bad. I really don't like the white keys. I'll probably change that, but the colors don't look bad. I mean, it's not a bad association. I guess especially with a mean tone layout. Do you know where your white keys are, which is good. Is every rivals is absolutely profusely pissing themselves in fear. Yeah, dude. That's what it's all about. Can you play the hit I Was a Rat This Summer, but it's okay because I forgot how to cry? Now in the full glory of honeycombs. I have to go back to 22. Also, short answer, no, not right. I do want to figure out how to play it, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. It's probably going to be a pain to figure out. But yeah, I'll definitely learn how to play that on here, or attempt to anyway. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've seen how it's a good intro to Zen stuff, but yeah, I mean, I personally have seen it, but yeah, if anyone watching, it's very clear, like, 19 is, I think 19 and 17 are similar in there, so you want me to retune it? I don't know what note is that? That's an E flat. Maybe I can set it up. I think you can. I think I can change the reference note or something. It should go up it should go down a minor third. What is, I don't know how to do that. What is the, I have to change the diapason. How do you say that? Right now it's at 440. If I lowered it a minor third, that would be like dividing it by 6.5 or something. Let's see, 440 divided by 6.5. Or maybe you multiply it by 5/6 or something. $366.6666. Let's try that. Oops. Let's try that and see if that works. viewers are brimming with proximal confidence due to the incredible effervescence of his genoicity and Berlanes. Yes. Couldn't have said it better myself. That is definitely a good summary of the stream so far. Very well put, Mr. Lee, thank you. Alright, how's this? Is that anywhere near C? That's good, okay. Man, 19 has a nice minor seventh. I mean, a minor 7 chord. As an Edo step. Yeah, bows and case so straightforward. Like a million keys to make it worthwhile. Minor third crunches, 19 Edo guitar. Your ears and eyes and tiny foolish Brian's ascendings to heaven's crazy golden doors. Oh my goodness, wow. Try to play all 16 basic triads, a little dear. Oh, that's a good idea. So, Oh, there's major. So major, minor, subminor. Oh wait, no, that was wrong. Major, minor, subminor. So major, minor. Yeah, I would redo these keys. Because the blue, I think, is flat. But it's not, it's sharp. Or is it flat? Is it? This is sharp and flat are just 19. It just goes C, C sharp, D flat, right? Red is flat. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, that's correct, right? So it's E flat, D sharp, D. So major, so we have super major, major, minor, subminor. So that's the 4 basic triads. So if we took 2 subminors, you'd have semaphore. So it'd be C, E double flat, and then G triple flat, or whatever you want to call that nonsense. It's C, D sharp, and F, but whatever. So that'd be a semaphore triad. And then, so if we did subminor, so what's the minor? It's this. So that'd be the U-tonal diminished. Would be C, D sharp, F sharp, or G double flat. And then the O-tonal diminished, C, E flat, D or G double flat. So that was subminor, semaphore, and subminor, minor would be U-tonal, the minor, subminor would be O-tonal diminished. And then we have minor, minor, which would be C, E flat, G flat, just diminished straight up. So that's the 4 diminished chords, and then we should have 2 wolf, like flat wolf chords. So one would be subminor, which is this, and the down 5, or the flat 5. So this would be C, E flat, no, C, E double flat, G flat, such beautiful Brian syndromes. Agreed. I don't know, I can't remember what you call this one. What do you call that? So it's a subminor plus a major third. And then I have the major third plus the subminor third as well. So we have this diminished, and then this. Can't remember if these were like different semaphore chords. I think they were. I think this was semaphore minor, semaphore or diminished, and then semaphore major. Call it minor 4 and major 4 to be super confusing as possible. Is that a major 4 or is that a major 4? No, it's a major 4 chord. No, it's a major 4. Oh. Oh. No, it's a major 4 major. It's a major 4 on the 4. And then if you use Romeo's major and minor 4th and 5th terms, it'd be it's a major 4 on the major 4th. Alright. Now I should have my camera. You call that semaphore major, minor. Semaphore major sounds Orwell majory. That makes sense. So semaphore major would be, and then semaphore minor would be, and then we already went through these, but you'd have sub minor, minor, major, super major, and then we'd have 4 augmented chords. This has magic and sense of magic, so these would actually be all the same as in 22. So you'd have, well, here's magic. This is major. So major third. So C, E, and then G sharp, and that is the classic spelling of the augmented chord. So I think in 19 it's fair to just call that augmented as well. But anyway, it has the same inversion property of, I mean, it's a magic chord, I mean, it just is. But the spelling is not confusing, is all I'm saying. So C, E, G sharp, and then so magic minor would be this one. So it'd be C, E, G double sharp. And then magic major would be C, E sharp, G double sharp. And then we also have minor plus super major, be sense of minor, would have a G sharp, just like magic, and sense of major, go super major third and minor third, sense of major, magic, sense of minor, all have the same 5th, the sharp 5, and then the sense of minor and sense of major have a double sharp 5, and then sense of magic has a triple sharp 5, which is also a major 6. Super weird. That seems odd. In 22 it doesn't do that. Sense of magic has, it does have a major 6. It's just down A. It's not the diatonic. It's not the Moss diatonic 6, but it is a major 6. So sense of magic's like a semi-6th remember us when he is known as the most incredible genius upon the throne of Grodorn? Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Or will we become no more than stinky babies? Hold on, I gotta finish reading this. Or will we become no more than stinky babies who remind the world's greatest wizard of his humble beginnings, fodder to be trampled to pave the new path ahead? Yeah, no, of course not. You're no stinky baby, Mr. Leaky. You're at worst a leaky baby. But I think you're a leaky adult. In my mind, you're a grown man. It's just whatever's closest to 5'3". It's always been a 76 thing. Right on. Yeah. Okay, that's just that's interesting. Well, cool. So that was all the basic triads of 19. So I could go through. I could practice these. Ah, shit. Clearly, I need to. What? No, see? Oh, there it is. It's kind of the opposite of 22, this one. Like if you do this, you're going up an Edo step. And 22, it's, I think, this is an Edo step. Or, I don't know, actually. Can't remember. Alright, anyway. It's different somehow, I can't remember exactly. Alright, should we try something else in 19, or maybe try 53 or 31 maybe? Not even a metaphorical stinky babies? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely a metaphorical stinky baby. Whatever you want. Whatever you want to be, Mr. Leaky, that's what you are to me. You want to be a metaphorical stinky baby? You got it. You got it, dude. 31 and 53 scaly, too big. No, you guys aren't babies. Come on. Not, however, perhaps all you could hope for when Mr. Grodorn ascends. Yeah, that's right. my pedal went in reverse again. Oh no, it didn't. Ascends to what? To to divine status. As a god of music and all of art. Have you not kept up with the prophecy of Mr. Leaky, the Mr. Leaky lore? He's a god of 22 Edo. Right. Excaculty. Excaculty. You've been unaware of said prophecy? Well, now you're aware. As Mr. Leaky foretold in the chat logs. The chat logs of yore. One thing though, like in these smaller tunings, the vertical dimension is almost, it's just like redundant. A little redundancy is fine, but I think like in 19 and 22 you have 3 of every note almost. I mean 3 of most notes. It feels a little, I definitely want to explore some other layouts, because I would like to get like even on, it's crazy to think of 19 or 22 as a smaller tuning, but like I guess on the lumatone they really are. I think if I'm correct, like the lumatone was pretty much designed with like 31 in mind. So like 31 would be like maybe the kind of the standard that they were thinking about in terms of how much redundancy you would have, blah, blah, blah. So compared to that, 22 and 19 are pretty small. So I'm curious like where, and I've seen people do like pretty massive tunings on this too, like 53 for instance. And I think even Dolores Catharina does like 72 and stuff. I think she does it on lumatone, I don't know. But I would like to explore and kind of see like where it's sort of comfortable, and try out like some different layouts and stuff on like 22 for instance. Goofy little diatonic tune. Commending our legions thusly to wage incredible and useful battles upon lesser villains such as Mr. Cochlears and Mr. Beato. 34, 34, 34. I do want to look at 34, but I don't have a layout for it. Yeah. If you send me a layout, I'll boot it up. But it's gonna take so long to make the layout. I did make one with projective tuning space, but I don't know how. I don't think I'll be very fast at it. Yeah, if you send me 26, I'll try it out. I think Cam Taylor has a 34 layout, so I think there is one out there tomorrow or yeah. But yeah, let's check out. So this is 31, right? No. This is 24. This is 31. Let's do the presets tonight. So we did 19, I did my own 22. They also have 31 and 53, so I'll at least noodle with these before the end of today's stream. And then all the other layouts are 24 and 12. I could mess with the 24 layout. It's kind of a weird layout, so it might be worth just checking out for a second. But I really don't like playing in 24 that much. But I could try that. But we'll start with these. Let's do some 31. I'm gonna take a quick 5 though, and not even 5, but I'm just gonna use the restroom, and then I'll be back and we'll do some of that. One of your favorite things in microtonal is Cam Taylor jamming 34. Piano Tech works weird for mappings larger than 43 because you run out of notes. I see. Well, we'll see what happens. I kind of want to see what happens. Faruqian can become quite tricky. That makes sense. I'll be right back. You really want to discover something about the novel and pivotal to Zen theory, just so you can name it Ferruccio Bugio. That's a good idea. That's good motivation. Alright, let's make an equal temperament. We're gonna do 31. And we're gonna do a multi-channel MIDI layout. Hopefully that is all that is needed. Let's see if that worked. Does it work? So far so good, okay. Yeah, there's definitely some like junk on these keys. I don't know if that's like glue or what that is. Alright, 31 equal, the most reputable, popular microtonal tuning, maybe. So yeah, unfortunately on linnstrument, I really can't play it too well. It's a little too big for that. Lumatone, it should be good. So let's see, where's our Edo steps? So this is 5, 5, and then this is 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. Is that 2? Or is that something else? So that's 3. So that'd be 2, right? So that'd be 4. So it'd be minus 2, minus 4. So minus 4 plus 5 will be 1. So there's our Edo step. So this would be, let's name the notes in 31. 1 should be the dark red, 7/4, crunch. This is true dentistry. Yeah, I agree with that as well. We're really doing math though. Yeah, a little math is definitely happens. So this would be C. That would be C half sharp. That'd be C sharp, C sesquisharp or whatever, C double sharp, D. I think that's how it works, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's how it works. So you really do double sharp and then you go up to the next note. That's kind of strange, but I guess I'm just used to 22. I'm used to 22 logic. I would think like hanging in the alien spacecraft. What's up, Liminal? This is true. This is definitely like some kind of interplanetary or interstellar vehicle. Or D double flat, C sharp, D flat, C double sharp, D. Yes, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's been a while since I've done any 31. So I'm not gonna go through every triad because there's a lot of them. But and I don't even know what most of them would even be in 31. But let's go through the basic ones, which we have C major, C, E, G, and then let me see, super major, I think. C, E, half sharp, G, and then is that C minor? Wait, how does this work? No, this is minor. This is C major, this is C minor. Oh yeah, 31 has neutrals. So this is C neutral. So major, neutral, minor, subminor, super major, and then they would get into fourths, I guess. So yeah, it's like a major third, super major third, be like a sub 4, then a 4. Be like F, half flat. But I guess it would also be E sharp. Anyway. Actually, now that I'm messing with it, some things about 31 do seem odd. Like there's like about the logic, there is something about using ups and downs that like, even though you wouldn't use it in 31 anyway, but like it does help things make sense. It like helps things line up in a weird way. I don't think it makes more sense at first, but like when you're just thinking about the note names, like it is kind of weird to have a double sharp that is smaller than a whole step. You know what I mean? Like that seems odd. It's not, I mean, it's just odd in a different way, you know what I mean? Like you think of as sharps as smaller. Well, and flats as bigger? Oh, weird. Well, it works the same way with the flats too. I mean, it's weird to have like a D double flat exceeding, I mean, being smaller than, like the distance from D double flat to D is smaller than the difference from C to D. That seems odd to me. Yeah, I guess that's a mean tone thing, because in 19 it's similar, because like everything is sharp, so like a double sharp in 19 is like smaller than a whole step too, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Because you need, because yeah, it goes C sharp, D flat, D, and then, so if you did that in sharps, it would be C sharp, C double sharp, C triple sharp would be a whole step. But in 12 equal, a double sharp is a whole step. I guess that's where it's weird to me, is I just think everything in terms of 12, but 22 is harder to make sense of than 31. I'm not arguing that against that. Maybe I'm just used to 22 now, so it just seems certain things are not in 22 that are in 31. Like a double sharp in 22 is like a pretty wide interval. Because what a sharp is 3 Ito steps, would be 6 Ito steps. So that would be a minor second or whatever. No, not a minor second. Minor third. Be a double sharp. That's kind of strange too, honestly. That's pretty weird too. Double sharp is a minor third. That doesn't make sense. I guess this still makes more sense than that. I mean, the important thing is 31 note spellings are pretty easy to figure out. Chorusy diesis is cool. Yeah. Right. C to F flat is a minor third. So C double sharp is F flat. Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, that stuff is really absurd. I agree. It's a lot more absurd than a double sharp is less than a whole step. Let's try some of these 7th chords. So yeah, also I feel like the that bridge from super major to sub 4 is like pretty clear and straightforward. Like this is definitely feels like a sussy kind of thing, whereas this is like super major. It's got like a clean super major that's distinct from the sub 4, which you don't have that in 22. Like 22, the super major third is like, you can confuse it for like a 4th or a 3rd. It's kind of that weird hazy area, but in 31 it's like you just have both, which is kind of cool. think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of those 12 Ito presets. I'm going to put in a 26. I'll get rid of the 24 Ito one too. I'll probably recolor the 19. So if I get rid of all those presets, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to recolor that. I already recolored this. I'll just replace this with my layout. And then replace this. So 5 of these I'm going to get rid of, and then I'll probably recolor 31. Not sure if I'm going to keep 53 or not. I don't know what this is. I'll probably replace this too. So that means there's only, if I keep 19, 22, and 31, that means I have 7 open spaces. So I'm pretty sure I'll do, I might do 17. I'm kind of on the fence on that one because I definitely want to do 34. So I'm going to do 34. I don't know if I need 17 and 34 is the thing. So I'll do 34, 27, 26. So that'd be 3 of them. So I don't know what I'd do for the other ones. I guess I could throw in 17, and then I'll just have some just for down the road, whatever I end up wanting to do. Maybe like an alternative layout for one of these other tunings. Neutral chords, major, super major, neutral, minor, sub minor. So that's the harmonic 7th then. So as far as it goes to the 11th, they're the other thing, 31 has modes, like it has a neutral scale, it's got major of course, minor, then it's got sub minor. Sounds pretty good. So minor, sub minor. It's got neutral, which how are you gonna play that one? favorite things about 31 is definitely its neutral scale. It's got kind of like a soft neutral compared to like 17 or 24. So can it do 13 crazy Itos? Yeah, you can do crazy Itos. It's just you got to figure out a layout for them. And let's try this super major. Super major scale. Sub minor. Yeah, sub minor sounds quite nice. Look up the get a slanty keyboard stand. Okay, let's see about 53. I'm getting kind of tired of I think I need to eat something. I ate before I started so I could go longer, but apparently it wasn't enough. But yeah, let me check out 53, see if it'll at least load up and blah blah blah. Three. Okay. So I don't know. Ah, it's too low, too high. Hold on. Try this. Got a little too low. Hopefully this one's okay. Apparently it is 53 because it lines up. Part charts up really close, I guess. I have no idea how this is set up. I don't know what a Ito step is. I don't know how many steps are in like I don't know the layout of the scale. I'm pretty sure it's soft. No, it's not soft. It's like close to basic. So I know it's close to a 2-to-1 ratio. I mean, how do you ballpark it? So in 31, your step sizes are 5 and 3. That gives you 31. 53 is not quite twice as big. So if we have 8 total, then it's not going to be quite 16. But maybe it's 15 or 14. So let's say it's 14. What would a basic split be? What would a 2-to-1, what would be close to 2-to-1 in 14? 14 is close to 15. That'd be 10 to 5. So is this one 10 to 4? Is it 10, 10, 4? 10, 10, 10, 4? So 10 and 10 and 4 make 24. 24 plus 34. That's too big. 34 and 24 make 58. So we need 5 less. We need 5 fewer steps total. So it'd be 9 and 4, I guess. So 9, 9, 4 would be 18 plus 22. So 22, and then 3 9s would be 27, and 4 would be 31. 31 plus 22. Oh, that's interesting too. There's a connection there. Like 22 and 31 Ito add up to 53 Ito. That's kind of interesting. So I guess 53 is kind of like between 22 and 31. That makes me kind of more interested in it. That sort of makes sense because I guess 22 is super pith, and then since 31's mean tone, it has a flatter fifth. So you average those out, you get close to Pythagorean. All right. So I don't know what 53 is exactly considered, but I think that's the step ratio. I'll double check at some point, but I think it's 9 to 4. So if this is 9 and this is 4, that's 5. That'd be 1. So an Ito step is actually looks the same as it does in 31. But I think it goes the other direction on this layout. The opposite direction of 31. Which I don't know how that makes sense, but it's probably because the difference between 5 and 3 is 2. The difference between 9 and 4 is like 9 and 2 times 4 is 1 or whatever. So anyway, so it's something like that. But so with that information, we know the Ito step would be like this, and then we know this is major, and we know this is minor. or at least diatonic major and diatonic minor. Again, I don't really know anything about 53. I'm sure there's a lot of theory on it already because it is a pretty popular tuning. But I'm pretty sure this is minor and that's major. So I wonder, it's so large, I wonder if you get all of the steps here. So one way to tell is like, do you have like redundancy? It looks like it might just work out. So if we need, so do we have 9 keys between every key? So I don't know that we do. Oh, this is this. So this is part of the 3, I guess. So these brown notes are actually part of a group of 4. It's kind of confusing, but I think maybe you have all of those brown notes though. They're just split up in a weird way. So do we have 9? 1, 2, 3, oops. You do have 9. So I think you have all the notes, maybe not on the very edges, but I think you do have all the notes for the most part. And these are actually in Edo steps, so maybe you do have them on the edges too. I think you do. I think it's a complete, maybe not on this edge though. I think it is. I think that it's an uninterrupted, that's really cool actually. So I think this is an uninterrupted chromatic scale. Or Edo step scale with limited redundancy. So like some of the outer notes are redundant, but not a lot of them are. I think 3, what is it? So these look like 5 black key groups, but these are actually 7. These are haplatonic or albatonic or whatever the heck you call it. There's like 7 of these actually. So that's like, so that's like the worst part about this layout. But other than this key or area of notes on the fringes, it does have all the notes. Now I don't know about ergonomically how that works out, but the basic chords are right in the center, so things would get weird as you get more weird, you know. With two hands, I mean, you can do whatever, I guess. So the distance from minor to major should be 4. No, it should be 9. 1, 2, 6. That's 5. It's 5. Why is it 5? It's because 9 minus 4 is 5. So something about that I'm not understanding. I get that 9 minus 4 is 5. But why is that? The difference between major third and minor third. Whole step is 9 plus a half step is 13. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 from 14 makes 4. I don't get it. 9, 9, 18. 9, 4. Oh, it's 13. I'm doing my math wrong. 13 and 18 makes 5. Okay. So from sus 2 to major third should be 9. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So also you would have almost octave. This is a size of interval that I don't even know how you would use this harmonically. That's nice. Very warm, slightly super major. Yeah, it's crazy to think that like this. So E to F is only 4 though. So you'd have major. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Major, some kind of super major, some kind of sub fourth. This is kind of in that super major sub fourth ambiguous space, kind of like 22 equal. So I wonder if that's close to 9/7. So I am curious about 53, like doesn't have a, because like 31 has basically like a good, it has like a 14-11 super major third, and then 22 has a 9-7, does, I think that's it, right? 31 has a 14-11, and then 22 has a 9-7, so does 53 have both, basically? Like, is this the 14-11? Oops. So is that the 14-11, which it has that nice warm quality, and then as you get a little sharper, is that the 9-7? Because it's got that kind of ambiguous, like, is it a fourth, is it a third? And then you're clearly in like a sub-fourth. Yeah, the Edo step in this is so small. It's kind of cool, but it's also like you have so many notes. It's really overwhelming to think about, like, all the possibilities harmonically. It's definitely possible that one day I'll be like really into larger Edos, or just larger tuning systems in general. Because I could see how, like, messing with 22, you get used to, you get used to the 9-7-ish super major and those kinds of things. And then maybe messing with 26, you get used to kind of the 14-11 super major. And then you're like, oh, well, this tuning, maybe it's 53, has both. Why not just use both? I kind of know how to use one in one tuning. I know how to use one in the other. Maybe I could just flip-flop between them in a larger tuning. I could definitely see that sort of thing happening. But the other thing is, like, every tuning also has, like, it has these landmark, like, JI-ish intervals and stuff. But it also there's also more to a tuning than that. There's, like, how it works out structurally, like super pyth, you have a way of dealing with it, with your scale, with how you construct your scales and all that. Same thing with, like, mean tone, you have a way of doing it and a way of thinking about it. I think all that kind of matters too. And, like, there's also just, like, the size of the fifth, which, like, I think influences the overall sound, like the flavor of your perfect intervals. Like, if they bend a certain way, it kind of colors the whole spectrum one way. It's considered vegetarian if the raccoon invaded upon you first. If you eat a raccoon, you're a carnivore. But if a raccoon suicides by impersonating a vegetable, and you devour him unaware of his status as a meat, you think he's a vegetable, you're still a carnivore, but you don't know, If you don't do it on purpose, like, I eat meat accidentally probably every time I get food from a restaurant, because they it's not like they cook their vegetarian food on like a special grill, you know. There's little meat, there's little charred meat bits all over my palak paneer and whatever else. I'm eating little drips and drabs of dead animals everywhere I go. If the raccoon invades upon his attics, he can be sent to hell and eaten as if he never lived. Well, that's a some religions believe that, but I follow a very like scientific view on vegetarianism, and to my mind, if a raccoon is an animal and you eat him, you have eaten an animal. So in my mind, that makes you a meat eater. But I understand that in certain, certain religions and different people have their superstitions and all that, which I'm for. I like that people believe in stuff that makes no sense. That is what makes life beautiful. All the world's beauty comes from the total nonsense that people think. But if you were to ask me on a test, is that a vegetarian? If the raccoon is like marinating in sin, I would say no. It's still a carnivore. Even if the raccoon is a sinful deviant, you're still a carnivore if you eat him. Maybe the 5-4 is right here. I think that's the 7-4. I think that's the 11. That's a clean, that's so clean, it's insane. He becomes a vegetable upon the first hint of trespass. If we were out on the street, Mr. Leakey, I would just say, yeah, you're right. But I'm in my house, so I'm just, maybe being honest, maybe being sincere to the point of impoliteness, impolititude, if you will. That what you're saying right now, I understand that that's a time-honored tradition and belief and probably like once a year you gather all of the sinful raccoons and you appease whatever father figures of your lore, are dancing around in the clouds and in your village and stuff. But around here, in these four walls, a raccoon is a meat. It's definitely not a vegetarian. And I don't care what that raccoon did. He born a meat, dies a meat. You know what I mean? He's always a meat to me. Now, I know some people find that offensive, and this will probably be the end of my stream, but I'm probably going to be canceled after this, but I really sincerely believe that raccoons are meat. To eat them might be morally justified if they invade your attic, but it still constitutes non-vegetarianism. It's still like is stepping outside of the bounds of vegetarianism. I know that sounds insane, but I truly believe that. Alright, so let's see. Do we have a neutral third? So to answer this question, are the steps that add up to make a perfect fifth divisible by 2? If they are, you have a neutral third. If not, you might have intervals that are in the neutral area, but they're not perfect neutrals. So 9 and 9 is 18. 18 and 4 is 22. 22 plus 9 is an odd number, and it's 31. So 31 Ito steps to a perfect fifth. So there's not a pure neutral third, but 15, 16 steps, those are both pretty neutral. So let's see what those sound like. So a major third normally is 18 steps. So we're looking for 16, 15. So 18, 17, 16. So that's kind of minor to me. And then 15. Sounds kind of neutral major, neutral minor, I guess. So 9 and 4. So 13 is a minor third. 18 is a major third. So 14, 18. In between that you have, in between minor and major you have 15, 16, and 17. So of those, 16 is the most neutral. So 16 would be the most neutral one. So 18, 17, 16. And that'd be this. Because then you'd have a like a down major, which I think that's the 5/4 major. Then you have a diatonic major, which that's quite nice. Major 7, major 9 chord. That does sound kind of neutral. And then kind of a minor. So this is probably the 6/5 minor, I'm guessing. And then that's the diatonic minor. It's like a neutral minor, neutral major, down major, major. It's kind of a super major. I'm assuming that's an undecimal, but I don't know actually. But it would make sense because I'm pretty sure 53 is consistent through the 13 odd limit. So, or I don't know about consistent through the 13 odd limit, but I think it supports up to prime 13. These 4 walls are the very walls in which he committed his crime and forgot his mammalian credentials. Yeah, you're right. Today marks the beginning of the end. So you have you have this cool and I think 53 is prime. So there's no like another composite. So I guess if your Edo is prime, there's no way your 5th is going to be divisible by 2. Well, I guess it could be, because the Edo being prime doesn't mean the 5th isn't even, or does it? I don't know actually. Well, 17 has a, the 5th is 10 Edo steps. So yeah, and 17 is prime. So no, that's not a rule or anything. Yeah, so minor 3rd in 17 is 4, and then the major 3rd is 6, and the neutral 3rd is 5, and then the 5th is 10. '53 is kind of cool. It's so many notes. think about all the scales and stuff you can do in this. So yeah, you could play 53 and not lose any notes. It's so crazy. So lumatone can do much bigger than 31 with bows and K and still get almost 6 octaves. Quite nice, quite nice. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up there for tonight. Now that I got this stream set up and all that though, I'll try to, I'll definitely listen back, make sure the audio is okay on the microphone and all that. And then I'll try to get it set up where I can at least like go over to the computer and have the screen share on that set up so that I can like look at the layout editor and all that stuff. I'll probably just, yeah, I'll figure that out. And yeah, I'll definitely be messing around with this. With the lumatone a little bit more tonight, but I think tomorrow I'll check out whatever variables sends me. Like I'll check out 26. I'll try to check out 34. I think for the first few days I'll just like check out some of these tunings I'm really excited about playing with. Just like, you know, just noodle around in the layout a little bit. Kind of get a sense for like what I want to look at the most. And maybe before the end of the week I'll start looking at some alternative layouts for 22. But maybe not, I don't know. I should also try some of the tunings I'm not, maybe not personally invested in, but that are tunings of interest, that are interesting tunings. Like, I'll look at 23, I'll look at 15. So I'll try to hit on some of the big ones before the week is out. 41 would be good to look at. Yeah, I'll do like a brief, like a, you know, really surface level survey of some different tunings. So I'll think about which ones we should look at for sure. And then if anybody wants me to check something out, definitely feel free to make suggestions. Great job, Mr. Grodorn. However, never hesitate to partake in an ethically sourced vegetal raccoon carcass. So imprudent. Okay. Point taken. You're correct. You're right. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do that tonight. You know what? The colors on the screen don't look nearly like the contrast on the screen is like way lower. Like in person, these look a lot different. Like these two look almost the same on the screen, but they look a lot different in the room. This is a lot more purpley. That was a lot more blue. That's interesting. So like on the computer screen, they seem something about the video like tones down the contrast. Okay, anyway. Thanks everybody to check out the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Kind of more of the same. So yeah, looking forward to it and see y'all then. Have a fantastic rest of your night, day, whatever. Goodbye.